Captain I made a week after the 8 Chief.
Ah, that's crazy.
Sounds like a year old.
So we living in the past.
Y'all over there. Y'all over there, I'm over there.
Yeah. But the music video though, like, I don't want to lie to you, bro. Like, as an artist, I was jealous.
Ha.
When I saw that video.
For real? That's so crazy. You know how easy that video was to make? Bro, like.
That video was crazy.
Can I tell you how that video happened? So how that video happened is, I had the record, I called Creative Shots. Creative Shots is a crazy shooter from SA, but he's actually from Zim actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, his name is Marco, but it's
Plug me in.
Marco Morero. So shout out to Marco Morero, man. So
shout out Marco Morero.
He's 18, right? And he's like a crazy shooter. He did my Soldier Man video, he did a lot of my stuff, but he shoots on iPhone. So now he's just been trying to elevate and get to the level where he does like camera stuff. And I'm like, yo, dog, if I find a way, if I can have some money to put in for a camera, I got you. So right now, so yeah. So now,
that's how you want some, yo. Sell me that shit.
We on top, skitty them dang, dang. Leak, cannot tell me that image. Baby, that need not put it change. She dance, we on top, skitty them dang, dang. Dika shika pa dream, but it pen. Dika vura muromo la lel. Busy building business while you on the internet talking shit when you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mr. Nxsh show. We're back again with another one. I'm super excited for this one. For the longest time, I've been doing work in the SA hip hop industry. There's not too many, when you get in the industry, you find that there's a lot of Zimbabweans in the back.
No cap.
Behind the cameras in the offices, But when it comes to in front of the camera and actually killing it, I really feel like you're definitely the first one to really take it to those heights, How you feeling, kindly Nxsh?
I'm feeling amazing, man. It's your boy Young Soldier, the militant man. Currently in Harare. I'm just happy to be here, man. So excited, yeah.
This is your homecoming, right?
This is homecoming, first time.
Yeah.
Well, I've been home, but first time to officially be home.
Okay. No, Harare is like where all the media is, and you've been busy.
Every day.
I've been seeing you doing all the interviews. How are the people treating you? And did you expect for people to know your stuff?
Definitely expected people to know my stuff, because last week I was in Namibia. Yeah. And at first I was like, I had my doubts, but then like, I saw it in real life. So the real love, so like people pulling up for me, like people showing effort, like all types of things. And
you went to the loft.
I went to the loft, yeah.
The loft is lit.
Went crazy, yeah. I performed there, that was lit. Before that I did a crazy show. Shout out Rockstar Entertainment, man, vibes. But came here and nothing different, like just vibes, like my people showing love, like wow, I'm just so excited.
Yeah, you went to Churchill, Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I went to Churchill, so I was like,
oh, you actually went to that school?
Yeah, I went to that school, so when I saw that, I was like, damn, I should have been there, What was that experience like for you?
It was wild, like, cause the school is like, it's always like, no matter what school, doesn't matter what country, what place, like, it always blows my mind to see the kids' reactions. So now, seeing the same reaction, if not more, in Zim, is just like, wow, I'm doing the right things.
Yeah. It's 2025.
Yes, sir.
There's been a big conversation about SA hip hop and where the sound is going. Mm-hmm. I was having a conversation with an OG a couple weeks ago actually, and he was talking about how in 2013, 2014, the niggas focused more on creating a local sounding sound.
Oh wow.
And that was it, right? Remember Ricky, Casper, Slicer Toti, AKA,
Yeah.
AKA had his own like house thing going on, and then MT, Nasty, and Reese came through. Then they were like, yo, we're going all the way to the US.
We're switching it up.
But now, the niggas are saying we're going all the way with it.
Yeah, super.
How do you feel about the sound, the sonics, and where the genre's going?
I mean, I don't know if it's fair to say, but I speak for SA, but more than that, like, Africa is really influenced, especially by media, by the US. A lot of countries really are. Yeah. So it's like, it took a while for us to find a way to manage that influence and also do it in our own way, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like where I like it now is like, in that nasty time, like what I was doing in nasty times when those guys were killing, like what were just on the scene, I was making American ass music, like straight to the point, like yo, this is like a carbon copy of that. Yeah. Then,
of which artists?
Oh, just like Young Thugs and Lil Uzi Verse and artists like that. Yeah. Then now it's like, it became cool, even in SA, to like actually embrace vernac or the lingo or the slang that you speak, or just being wherever the hell you from. So I'm like, damn, I'm from Zim, so I drop the Zim bars, my Soldier freestyle, those type of things. So it's
tough.
Thank you so much. So I'm like, yo, it's even more powerful now when you take your your influences and who you are. And I feel like it just makes a crazy version of art. That's why things are just, like, artists are doing a lot more numbers. Like, a lot of stuff's going on right now. It's shaking.
I was looking at, Jenny, please, did you see that they said that South Africa and Nigeria pulled in $50 million in streams? In Spotify streams.
51?
$50 million.
Damn.
In the last year.
Wow.
That's crazy. How's the bag looking on the streaming side?
The bag, absolutely nothing. I ain't got no bag. The only bag I got is my satchel. But besides that, it's looking good.
Yeah. Since growing up, my bro, like, how has the attention affected you?
It's different because I was naturally an introverted kid, and then I kind of like really worked on my confidence, try to get rid of anxiety, and I think I really got purged that. But because of the way my life is now, it's a lot of more people involved in my life, and to me that's just very different. I'm not used to it. Like not that I'm not handling it. It's just wild. Like so many people actually care about what I'm doing. Usually I'm just like one man figuring stuff out by myself, like a solo guy. Now it's like a lot more people involved. Has its perks, but it's dope.
That's the fans, right?
No, just in general, like fans, people, like I got people vouch for me. I have a manager now, which is different for me. Like I have friends who are also musicians.
One of the best managers in the game.
Amen, hallelujah.
I will not even cap on that.
Amen.
It's beautiful. When is the party happening?
Tomorrow's one? Oh yeah.
No, your party.
My party?
Yeah.
The YSA's Young Soldier season? Oh, Young Soldier, my first Young Soldier season was thrown, what is it, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, so I threw my first party 2 weeks ago in Carfax, Newtown, SA. Crazy, the turnout was insane to me.
Did you sell out?
Huh?
Did we sell it out?
We did not sell out, but we had over 340 people.
Wow.
And for my first event, that was so insane to me, so it was lit, yeah.
We getting a lot more of that?
100%, so the next one's still in the works to make number 2 happen, but number 1 was crazy.
Yeah. Talk to me about the music, man. Obviously, you said the influence, most of it comes from the US. And how have you been able to incorporate? You said you've learned to incorporate your African influences a lot more. How has that worked out for you?
So I started off as a producer. So I used to watch artists. Like that was my job, really. Like watch artists and make them improve their sound. You know what I mean? Like my job is to make you sound better. You know what I mean? So I used to just really watch, not in the perspective that I'm gonna make music one day, just observe. In those times when Nasty and them were kicking things off and we were on our own scene, very American influence. And I just always used to wonder, like, damn, I felt like artists, these like my friends around me, are like, it's like they turn off their natural self and then they tap into the American stuff. Why I say that, it's like, I'll talk to the guy and he'll be like, yo, Poison, Ace Chief, yo, boy, I don't have, like, all the lingo. Then when the song comes on, it's, yo, what's poppin'? I'm chillin' my night, like, it's all that. So it's like, yo. So I saw that for a very long time. And then now, with my raps, I started off like that. Then I don't just clicked in my head. I'm like, wait, I don't really talk like that. Like, let me actually kind of infuse the way I actually talk. Like, this is how I talk. It's not even that deep. It's just talk how you talk in real life. Poison, mommies, Ace, yo, like, yo, all those type of things. And then as soon as I did that, it's just
it went up.
Original.
What do you feel like was the first record that got people recognizing you?
I've had a lot of up and down records, but I think the biggest one would really be Ace Chief. That's the one that changed my life.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
What's going on with the hanging mic in SA? Like, what's going on with that? What's up with that?
It's crazy. I think the first time I saw it was on the block. On the block? Yeah, on the block freestyles from America. I saw the guys with the hanging mic. That's the first time I saw it. And then the first time I saw it done right in Africa was by Portraits Africa. They're the guys who did the Ace Chief remix video and the original. And I was like, yo, that looks dope. Super crazy quality, crazy cam. I'm like, damn, let's do it. And then, yeah, they just survived now.
Do you feel like, from a visual perspective of biting too much from the US, do you feel like there's enough authentic South African or African hip-hop music videos right now?
I think there is not enough, but they are authentic things. For example, even with my own stuff, I try to make my thing. Like as much as I did start off with that open mic thing, which I saw from before, but it's like, Africa in general, dog, like all our TV shows is their shows, all our music is their music. Like it's not even our choice there at that point, you know what I mean? It's just like, what do you do with it, you know what I mean? So I just try and fuse what I know from what I've learned. I can't take back the times I had when I was 10 years old watching Cartoon Network, you know what I mean? That's gonna influence you.
At what point in your life did you realize that you were into music and you wanted to do this music then? It's
crazy, I never thought I'd be a musician. I say this a million times, like I've never wanted to be a musician. I never even saw that. That's not even my pad.
What did you want to be?
I'm an artist. I draw.
Okay.
So I've been drawing since 9 months. My whole life I've been drawing. Like I've been an artist. I got a bursary in high school for art. I've just been a drawing kid. Like I always wanted to be an animator. I wanted to be like JG Quintel. That's the guy who created a regular show. Like that's my life.
Oh, that's crazy.
And never even grew up listening to hip hop. I used to listen to like EDM, like
crazy.
like
Yeah,
that's Skrillex music. Yeah.
I was listening to the new Skrillex. It's just
yeah, crazy, right? Oh, you bumped that? Oh, crazy. You tapped in. You're GOAT. But what's it called? Yeah. Then in high school, my homie put me on like, yo, there's SoundCloud and there's artists in South Africa. I'm like, what? Because at the time I thought it was just like Nasty C, Casper in Your Vest. I thought it was only big artists. It's either you're not an artist or you're a really big artist. I didn't know there's a wave of guys climbing out. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't even think about that ever. So my homie showed me there's a new wave of kids pushing to be that big. I'm like, what? Then I saw like Patrick Lee's, Jay Marley, all those type of guys. I'm like, oh, this actually art. Oh, wow.
I remember that way.
Yeah.
I remember that way.
Then he showed me, if our studio, he was like, yo, I make songs too. I'm like, you can make songs? How do you do that? Then he showed me the program.
Who showed you?
My homie Defense from high school.
Okay.
So he shows me.
His name is Defensive. Defensive.
Yeah.
Shout out Defensive.
Defensive is crazy.
That's like a Zimbabwean name.
Yeah, that's definitely a Zim name for sure.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Yeah, Defensive showed me that. And I was like an inquisitive kid, so I'm really good with computers and all that. So you started using FL because it's like a new app to me. Yeah. Not even trying to be no musician.
When was this?
15.
Okay. How many years ago then?
That's 7 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm 22 now. So, is that 7 years ago? Ooh, my math's is trash, is it?
22, 7 years ago.
All right, cool, something like that. But yeah, he put me on, and ever since I just been gone.
You got hooked in the fruity.
Same time, in the fruits. The fruits of this life.
Crazy. At what point do you decide, yo, listen, I'm not doing the school shit. I'm gonna tap into this music and go all the way.
3 months later, after I found it, I dropped out of school in grade 9. Dropped out of school in grade 9, yeah.
Listen, being Zimbabwean, right? The rents are not having that.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
My mom's from Blawayo, my dad's from Mashingo.
Yeah.
They asked me if I wanted to drop out.
Oh shit. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So my parents are like the type of people that believe every child has a gift.
Yeah.
And it's a parent's job to nurture that gift.
That's fire.
And after you nurture that gift, you must find a way for your child to create light out of that gift. So they saw that I could draw from early. They knew this was a creative kid. Wow. They let me draw on walls. They repainted the house. They didn't care. They just let me do my thing. Because it's like their parents stand their growth. You know what I mean?
How old are your parents?
My mom's 50 in a few months. My dad's like 52, 51, 52.
Young parents.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's young?
Shout out Momzo and Pops. Yeah, for sure.
That's
50 is like...
Nigga, that's
you're
old.
22, bro.
Nigga, that's real old.
You're 22, bro.
That's old as hell.
They had you like 27.
Huh?
They had you like 27.
Something like that.
Most of the people in this room are around that age. No kids inside.
No cat.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, they let you draw on the walls and everything.
They let me go crazy. Like, so anyway, they helped me nurture my gift. And it's like, when they saw me falling in love with this music thing, they were like, yo, do you actually really like this thing? I'm like, yeah. I wasn't really even that good. Yeah. They're like, okay, we can actually take you out of school if you want to push this thing, let's see.
Yeah, it's tough.
And then that happened. For a while, I was pushing. No real spike in like progress or anything, but last year changed everything.
Last year was crazy.
Last year was the one.
Before 2024, I remember the first time I ever saw you was when it was the camp that happened at UMG.
Yeah, when AKA was there.
Yeah, with Forbes, with AKA Tish.
You were there?
No, I wasn't there. One of our artists that we're working with, we had to drop her off. Remember Shana?
Yeah.
Shana, you know Shana? Shana, yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
She was in that camp. But anyway, yeah, Forbes, Tish, Nadia was there.
Forbes, Tish, Nadia.
And then when I was watching the snaps from, we were working with this artist.
Yeah.
That's the first time I saw this young nigga, like, producer, playing some beats, you know? And she sent a snap, she was like, yo, this nigga's tough, you know? And
it's
was
crazy.
Just a producer, bro.
That's crazy. I remember that session also changed my life, I ain't gonna lie.
That was 2021, I think.
For real?
Yeah.
Was that long ago? Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. I was 2021, yeah.
That's so crazy. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, damn. That's one of my favorite sessions.
That session changed your life?
Yeah, one of them. Like, I have a lot of moments that changed my life, but that's one of them for sure.
Top 3 then.
Where it's like, yo, like, fucking Super Mega is telling me, yo, you crazy. Like, what? Who's this kid? Like, what the fuck? And it's like, damn, I'll just be me. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. A guy like AKA, that's so insane. R.I.P. the GOAT. Yeah. And he used to call me Baby Keem. That was the nickname he had for me.
Oh, crazy.
He called me Baby Keem because I was singing that Family Ties song, and Range Brothers came out. That basically that Kendrick and the Baby Keem collabs came out, and I was singing it, and he also liked it on his own. So he's like, oh, you like that song? All right, Baby Keem, let's go. I'm like, oh, lit. This nigga called me Baby Keem.
The aura on that nigga was just crazy, bro.
Yo.
Like, I met him 2015, but how I started podcasting is because after the drama happened, when he said, I want to do the media run, he just said, yo, I remember you from back then.
Oh, lit.
Pull up to fucking Sony tomorrow, let's shoot a podcast.
Oh, hard.
So that's my first podcast.
Oh, that for real?
Yeah, for real, of course, bro. And I had to call my homie like, yo, you have a camera, we need to go, this nigga cold.
That's so hard.
One camera, we shot the podcast. That's how nasty and old everything just
came through.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Shout out to Mega, man.
So that's crazy. So you're saying that moment at UMG changed your life, how?
It's just seeing someone of that level really resonate with me through what I do.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, it's just a young reassurance, like, yo, you got this.
Yeah.
Super. Like, I really used to look up to AKA, like, still to this day, like, yo, that's insane.
Yeah, because that was a music camp. That was like a camp.
Yeah, camp for all types of musicians.
All types. There was a lot of people there.
I came there just to support, and then I ended up being like the star of the show. I'm like,
crazy.
oh, wow, that's crazy.
Oh, crazy. Crazy. Did you make any records for him?
Yeah, we made 2 songs there. Made 2 songs with him there.
Did anything drop?
Yeah, one came out on Lucas Raps' project. Which one is that one? Misery, featuring Miss Nadia Kai, Pretty Ugly. Pretty Ugly was also there. Nadia Kai, Pretty Ugly, and Keenan on that song, and Lucas Raps, and then I'm on production.
Yeah, oh, crazy.
Yes, sir.
Crazy. Is that when your producer credits start going crazy?
Yeah, at the time it was already going crazy, but I was just like a young...
Spiked everything up.
Spike.
So I'm sure you were there listening to niggas making their music like, I could do that better.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of my life where it's like, I'm in the room for production, and it's like, the artists are obviously the spotlight in it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I have my own music and my own archive involved, and I'm listening to all these guys.
You already been making
Yeah, I was really just building it up, but I just never had the confidence to put it out or really stand on it.
People.
You know what I mean? I just get so scared to play my music. But then I just listen to these guys' stuff, and just from a sonic perspective, not even being me, I'm like, dog, this is not even that good. Like, not to bash you, just like what I have is way better. Damn, I wish I could showcase it. I don't have that confidence. So I really had to work on that, and once I finally got the confidence, that's when everything changed. Like,
how did you work on your confidence, bro? Because art is a very tricky thing. It's very personal. When you create something, you think like, yo, this is it. Then you play it for people like, bro, this is trash. You know?
I think what helped me is with that, not to toot my own horn or anything, but it's like my music was never for when I wanted to become an artist, my music was never bad. It was actually really dope, like really, really dope.
When you started?
Yeah. You know, like at the point where I'm trying to be an artist, but the confidence wasn't there. The music was just there.
And which point is this? You said you've been producing for 7 years?
So I've been I've been making music for 7 years, my whole life. So
when did you start actually going on the mic and actually?
I started like, maybe 8. See, I kind of passively used to make joke songs, like funny songs, while I'm producing. So like, it would be dope. Like I used to do like animations that I post on social media. And based on those animations, I do like a Shona accent or like an African accent or like a South African accent. And then make on the beats. Yeah, on some funny shit. And then on a beat, and then it'll be dope, but it's some funny stuff. So that's how I started. Then eventually I started making really dope, like serious music, but I wasn't really able to put it out, like 18, around there. So I put a song out here and there, really. But then eventually I ended up like with the confidence. It was really a thing of the product was dope. So I just kind of got over being scared of the product not being dope and played it to people and started seeing reactions and saying, damn, okay, I'm not tripping. This is actually dope stuff. Then just had to work on self-love, man. Like, that's what confidence is. Like, that's the realest thing. It sounds cliche, but it's like, if you don't back yourself up, no one will back you up. You know what I mean? So I just kind of started dressing up, even if I didn't have much money or the drip wasn't too crazy. I told myself, yo, you did well, that was dope. Yo, dog, like, make a video, try something, let's try. And then the more you do it, eventually I got it. And when I got the hang of it,
it was done. It was done.
Gone.
By the time you drop Nxsh, do you have management?
No.
You don't?
I was solo dolo.
Well, that's how that happens.
Solo dolo.
How did you get to a place where, because I remember watching that video, Baby Day's my guy, Patrick my guy.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like popular figures in SA in that shit. Yeah, how did you get all those people in one place?
And like in terms of as a movement?
Yeah, as a movement, yeah.
It's crazy. How did that happen? So Patrick I was always a
That was
fan.
in Bram, right?
Huh?
You shot that in Bram.
That video?
Yeah.
HG video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Bram. That was there by the KFC, by Drama.
Yeah.
So, Patrick I was already friends with for a while. I don't know how many years. Maybe like probably. I was always friends with Patrick. But I started off as a fan. Eventually we just became best friends. And then Days met Patrick, and then Patrick's manager, they started staying by them. They all stayed together. And then now when I go see Patrick, I see Days. And then now we all just formed a sort of family bond type vibes. And then the video was just a matter of, yo guys, I'm shooting my first crazy video. We're gonna meet at KFC in Bram. Let's just go there. I hit up Days. And I went with Days, just me two, man. Me and Days, Patrick couldn't make it. So we get there, and then there was fans, people who liked my music at the time, around that area. So I asked them, yo, you guys down to be in the video?
Bram is tagged.
Yeah. So I asked them, like, you guys down to be in the video? They're like, yeah, let's do it. Then we shot we were looking for a location. They were like, the videographer came, he's like, damn, I don't know where. I'm like, yo, let's shoot in front of the KFC. He's like, yo, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, why not? It's, like, people know the spot. It's like a popular spot.
Yeah.
Shot that thing, boom, gone.
That's crazy.
Home run,
That's
baby.
a crazy thought process.
Home run.
Yeah.
I like to think on site, like, let's go. Like, I don't like planning so much.
Yeah. And that thing just went bam.
Gone, shocked me. That even shocked me.
But you already had like the stash.
Of music?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been had, like,
The
even.
music that we're listening to now, you just dropped Captain.
Captain I made a week after the Chief.
That's crazy.
Sounds like a year old.
So we living in the past.
Y'all over there. Y'all over there, I'm over there.
Yeah. But the music video though, like, I don't want to lie to you, bro. Like, as an artist, I was jealous.
Ha,
When I saw that video,
for real? That's so crazy. You know how easy that video was to make? Bro, like,
that video was crazy.
Can I tell you how that video happened? So how that video happened is, I had the record, I called Creative Shots. Creative Shots is a crazy shooter from SA, but he's actually from Zim, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, his name is Marco, but it's
Plug me in.
Marco Morero. So shout out to Marco Morero, man. So
Shout out Marco Morero.
he's 18, right? And he's like a crazy shooter. He did my Soldier Man video, he did a lot of my stuff, but he shoots on iPhone. So now he's just been trying to elevate and get to the level where he does like camera stuff. And I'm like, yo, dog, if I find a way, if I can have some money to put in for a camera, I got you. So right now, now.
That's how you want some, yo. Sell me that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So now,
Yo,
bro's like, I want, he finessed, he spoke to another videographer, he plugged in the camera. And then he's gonna use that camera to shoot the video. He created a WhatsApp group, and then he posted, yo, I'm doing a music video on Wednesday for Young Soldier. Hit me up, I'm trying to join. Like 300 people joined that group.
What camera you guys use?
He had like, what camera do you have? I don't even know what camera that was, like a Sony something, I don't know.
Okay.
It's like it's a dope camera.
Okay.
So now we set up the shoots, we invite everyone on the stories saying, yo, pull up to join the promo group, join the group, and then Wednesday we meet up at this location. We pulled up and there's like 100 people pull up to the thing. I'm like, oh damn, it's crazy, there's a lot of people. We're ready to shoot, then we see this guy, this white bro walking around, and somebody comes to me and says, yo, this guy has an FX30. And he said he's down to just let anyone use it. So we're like, yo, can we use it? He's like, yeah, here you go, no problem. Then he gave us the crazy camera. We're like, oh, lit. Then now I invited people with whips, cars, everything. We had a location. We paid for the location.
You invited people, because I saw the whips. Somebody said, okay, go ahead.
So I had a whole lot of whips. And then it was Creative Shots, directed by him. He did the whole thing. And then South Made It, assisting him. And Creative Maniac, assisting him as well. Those were all the shooters. We got home after shooting. So the shoot went crazy. Next day, we get home after the shoot, do the snippet video in like 10 minutes. They just took the shots, put the song on top, graded it, posted at the same time, boom. And then next day, it took us like 1 day to do the video, edited the video in a day. I sequenced the whole video, and then they added effects and graded, done, gone.
That's crazy.
That video was the cheapest video I ever did.
You know what it is? When the person who's holding the camera knows what they're doing,
you win.
You win, because, those shots, bro.
They're crazy.
You see the way that shot comes out, like,
and you see mad people like.
That shit is crazy.
Thank you.
That shit is crazy.
Thank you.
So if I was to ask you, like, what is the budget? This is for all the artists watching this shit, because a lot of times niggas have excuses about how they think everything's about money. So I want to know, how much did it cost you to shoot that video?
Pay for venue. I bought 50 burgers.
How much?
Venue was like 3 bands.
Okay.
3 bands. 50 burgers, 1.5. It's probably less like 5K tops,
Okay,
like
so,
transport.
So 4,000 rands is about $2,000. So let's just say
$2,000. Oh.
So that's $200.
Gonna scare the kids.
Let's move the O. $200. 4,000 rands is about $200. So let's just say $250 to shoot that video. Let's go watch the cocktail video, just so we understand.
What's going on?
Just so we understand that this thing is not just about the money, because people look at this thing and they think it's all about the money. But as long as people are creative, you can get a special product out. That's what I was about to say. Like I was having a conversation. That's the thing that shocked me. You know, when you pulled up in Zim, I had a conversation with one of the people in your team, and they were like to me, "No, you know that shit was cheap, but we trying to go high level." What you mean?
That is high level. What do you mean?
That is it.
Bro,
know what I mean?
literally that's it. Like 3 minds, just I sequence, they add the effects, they
How
grade.
long did it take you to shoot the video?
Shoot the video. So wait, we started at, we booked from 12 to 3. We only started shooting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 4 hours, because it started raining in between. And then we just started shooting in the rain. Like actually, F it, we have older people here, let's shoot in the rain. Like 4 hours tops. One location. Just cool ideas.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that was a beautiful video. That's one of my favorite videos this year. But I wanted to say to you that just watching your journey, bro, like I've been bumping into you quite a bit.
Gang.
In the last
in the
2
club.
months.
In the club. Don't say in the last 2 months, in the club.
About that. Don't talk about that. But I've been bumping into you quite a bit. And every time we've had a conversation, the thing that really caught my attention was, you know, like when your vest was coming up, bro. I don't tell you, dog. Obsessive. He was hella obsessive about his work. Like, he was obsessed. You could tell, like, yo, this bro's inside.
For real.
Like, he's going. Even if you didn't like the music.
You can just see this guy's going.
This guy's going, you know, and that's the type of energy I got, you know. I think we were in the other club, you know. Said, don't talk about that.
Oh, okay, but now you're talking about it. Okay.
We're in the other club, and then I said to you, yo, bro, like, the energy is telling me, like, yo, this thing is about to fly, you know, because the focus is undeniable. And we're in the middle of a club for me to tell the story. I mean, I'm lit, it's me, I enjoy my drink. And I'm having a conversation with this bro, and I'm saying, this man is sober, you know what I mean? So, did you make a decision like, yo, I'm not gonna drink or smoke? Did you? So,
I'm not a smoker. I've never been a smoking guy. Like smoking, I've tried it before. It makes me tweak out. I get nervous. It makes me think the world's over. Like I don't do none of that. So that's over. Cigarettes, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, so that's dead. But well, alcohol. So I used to be a crash out. I used to drink gang like a whole lot. Bro, I used to be like, yo, where the drinks at right now? Like right now, I'll be, yo, my bro, I need a drink, please. Like that's where I'll be at. That's what I would say. So now, what's it called? I'm not the type of guy, but I'm not the type of guy no more. But
you see, if I just finished the drink, they say, yo, here's the drink.
Yeah, I used to go crazy, bro. Like, yo, I used to be drunk all the time. It was lit because it's fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then eventually in December was like when my life was getting a lot of really busy. After the crazy things I did in the year, now December is gigs time. You know what I mean? This is one gig where I had one weekend I had 4 gigs. That same day, same weekend or something. I don't know, same 2 days. I don't know, something like that. 4 or 5 gigs. I was like, okay, let's do it. I did the first one, did the second one, third one. The last one was Iverson tour. So Nasty invited me to perform at his thing. I rock it, go crazy. Like, what was it? 1 Fox Street in Joburg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we did the interview there as well.
Yeah, so rocked it, went crazy. And then after that, I'm so hyped because it went so well. I go to this club, go to Louis, get drunk AF, wake up, hungover, messed up. Then halfway through the day, I just start tweaking out. My body, my shoulders are bread, my eyes are getting blurry. Like every time I eat, so like I can't eat, like I'm messed up, like my body, I'm shaking like this. I'm like, damn, I got so concerned. I went to the hospital. So I got so messed up, I went to the hospital, and I don't even like going to the hospital. So I went there, they're like, yo, the way you eat, the way you don't sleep, and the way you drink, and the way you perform, that combination, you won't even live to see the effects of it. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Okay, let me chill. And then I stopped drinking.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Superly.
Because that night, at the Ivyson tour, we had the camera set up right
Yeah,
next
that
to the stage.
right next to the stage, I remember.
Yeah, right next to the stage. And, Nxsh pulled up, and I was like, yo, what's up, bro? What's going on? That's the day I found out he was Zim.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday they were like, yo, you hogging Zim niggas. Remember when you said to me, yo, I said to you,
Oh.
yo, I'm from Zim. You say, yo, you from Zim? I'm from Zim.
Yeah.
I was actually shocked, we're standing right there, and then you say to me, yo, I'm pulling up. I'm like, I look and see, I'm like, what's wrong with this kid?
What do you mean?
This bro hits the stage. You go crazy.
Bro, that was the
on
craziest
stage.
performance. That was my craziest one.
Oh, that was your craziest one? That was
Okay,
too
why not?
crazy. That was too crazy. You weren't okay. Even like, when you're coming off stage, I say, yo, this Bruce not okay. I say, yeah, you did it for him.
Bro, I was jumping, bro. I was going
because that
crazy.
You're hitting the stage, you're like, you're tweaking or some shit. I don't know what's going on. I say, yo, this is a crazy performance. And she was like, yo, we need to talk to him now as he gets off. And I'm like, yo, this Bruce not okay. so you pull up and say, yo, let's do it. They switch on the cameras. One of the fans call your name in the crowd, and it's a barricade.
Oh, I remember the barricade.
This nigga ran and jumped over the barricade.
Oh, I remember!
Into the crowd. I called Jimmy the next day. I said, yo, what's wrong with your boy? And I said to Sia, here we go again.
I remember.
And then you started taking pictures with the fans, and then you jump right back.
I remember.
And then you say, yo, let's do it. I said, my blues not okay.
That's crazy. Yo.
Yeah, that was crazy for me.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I was like, yo, that's the day I was like, something's going on here. And then what I'm saying, we keep bumping each other, and I see this nigga sober. Crazy enough, that's the night you said, I stopped drinking.
Hey, you told me the night I stopped, right?
That's the night, that's the night.
That was the night.
That was fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yo, yeah, I'm done with that.
And then you link up with Blackie, bro. Like, how does that happen? Because the synergy's there. You know what I mean? Musically. I can tell, like, niggas are not thinking too much in the studio. It's like, yo, let's knock it out, let's go, it's done, let's shoot.
I think me and Blackie are very similar personality types. Just like two crazy guys who just really like music, like all about the jokes, just vibing, not thinking too much, taking life easy. So it's like, I mean, Blackie I've been tapping with him for years, bro. Cause keep in mind, I started as a producer. Yeah. So I used to produce for him gang,
crazy.
all the time for Lucas, for him, for all types of guys.
Real?
So now when
that was 2020.
Bro, 2020, 21, like.
Oh, that's crazy.
So now when my rap started going up, it was just like straightforward, like, yo, dog, I rap now. He's like, yo, pull up, easy. Yeah. It was not even deep.
Yeah, no, it's exciting, but you know the platform is Zim Celebs, you know, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and it's 2025. You blew up 2024. Bro, like no record with no Zim artists. It's like the craziest thing. Like, what are you doing, Nxsh? What are you doing, bro?
No, the thing is, so now it's like, that's why I'm here in Zim.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. I actually
Who
wanted
have you worked with?
Who have I worked with? I worked with Sakura.
Okay.
I'm about to see Volts after this.
Shout out to Shut Up Prince. That's like, yeah, that nigga 2-5.
I'm about to see Volts right after this. Tapping in.
Yeah.
With
Most JT crazy.
Yeah, I'm with Mr. Nyams right now.
Yeah, we out here.
So come on, what you mean, nigga?
Yeah, all right. That's beautiful. How has your experience of like H-Town been since you landed? Is it what you expected?
I've been indoors at nighttime, and I'm trying to see the nightlife. Yeah. Oh damn, big man son in the building. I don't know, y'all don't see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been indoors at the nightlife. The only thing I need to see left is the nightlife. I want to see, like I gotta see that. For every country, I gotta see the club.
You're going to the studio.
That's what no, but like tomorrow, like we're going up at the show.
Oh, tomorrow.
So I'm saying, so like I want to see the nightlife, but besides the nightlife, it's really been so dope. Like it's kind of what more than what I expected. Cause keep in mind, I'm from Zim. I was born in Zim, and then grew up in SA. But I've been in and out of Zim a lot. But I only go to Mashingo and Gweru, like those type of places. I go
Shout out Mashingo and Gweru. That's what money is.
What do they call Mashingo? They call it what? Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas.
So yeah,
Vegas,
I've been there, and that's like by my granny's farm and my like hood, like not even hood, like farm straight. You know what I mean? So it's actually dope to see like urban life. You know what I mean? Like out here, like it's blown my mind. I never knew it was gonna be like this.
Okay, so. What are you planning on doing tomorrow? Like, where are you going?
Tomorrow we got Culture Control. I'm on at 10 p.m., 10 past 10, something like that. Super crazy, man. Like, I'm just excited with my first show in Zim ever.
Yeah,
like,
I'm excited for the people. Because if it's half of what I've seen, you know, it's gonna be crazy.
It's crazy. So right now, let's see. I'm gonna go crazy on that stage, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear.
You understand? Right now, I'm tweaking. what I'm thinking about is the babies.
The babies too.
Yeah, the babies. Have you met any Huns? Have you interacted?
No.
Not yet?
That's why I say I want to see the nightlife.
Can we organize tonight?
A big boss, please. Please, boss, please.
Yeah, that's a Zoom man speaking. Yeah. Son, we're doing this, right?
Yeah,
the man's is asking for babies. They say you niggas twins, so yo.
Yeah, that's my brother.
I'm my twin.
Yeah.
Look at the game, bro.
What keep the people? What's next? You know, you've done incredibly well, bro. Like in a very short space of time. I gave you the cast comparison. Like 2012, that nigga like came out with Double HP. 2013, it just went crazy like this. By 2014, the Dome, you know.
It was raps.
That's the trajectory I'm seeing for you, bro. Like
Damn.
it's scary. Like where we going, bro? Where you taking us?
I'm trying to take it all over Africa before even any other place of the world. Like right now, so last week I was in Namibia. SA I got that on lock already. Just did Namibia. Now I'm in Zim. Not next week, but very soon I'm doing Zambia and Botswana. I'm trying to go to every African country one by one and just spread the word of Africa, dog. Like I want to embrace us. You know what I mean? Because I came to the realization that it's not about them. When I'm saying them, like shout out to the world, the web, but it's like Africa's so rich. Africa's with all the sources. All music started here, drums, everything, the whole swag is here. So now it's like I've personally realized that we are the source. So now I want to take that to the world. I want to actually unite the whole of Africa, man. Like it's a movement. It's a soldier movement.
I love that. What destinations are you looking to tap into with first?
So next is Zambia and Botswana already. I'm trying to go to Nigeria. I want to do a show in Egypt. I don't even know what's going on in Egypt, but I want to do Egypt.
Egypt is about.
I want to do Egypt, though. I don't know what's going in there. I don't know who's what. I want to peep it out there. Like, yeah, I want to do Nigeria and Egypt in Africa.
What's the name of your party?
Young Soldier Season, YSS.
When are you trying to do Egypt?
ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP by the pyramids. You know?
By the pyramids.
Yeah. Did you see that? Like they're throwing parties by the pyramids, bro. Like,
yes, I've been seeing stuff like that, bro. So like, I'm trying to build to get that level. Like, dog, we can do this. This is real life. Like, you just gotta put your vision there and put God first, and you got it.
Yeah. So your goal is Africa, not the world.
Super. Africa, then the world.
I was looking at a tweet from Burna Boy a couple nights ago, maybe 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, and he was just like, yo, 1 million views in the UK is £4,000. 1 million views in Africa is $400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel like you need more coins. I ain't really too stressed about coins. I just really want the music to go everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Like, coins will always be there, man. Like, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. As far as African music is concerned, the Nigerians have really like pushed the bar. They've pushed the envelope. They've been able to tap in with the UK, the US, but you need to understand that the UK was the PowerPoint. The moment they plugged their music into that place, it was over.
It was a win.
They had Europe, you know, and Asia's influenced by the US and the UK. We listen to the UK, probably not as much, but you know, we are influenced. Are you thinking about like tapping in with the UK because the Zim market, bro? Like, a lot of the people that watch this shit right here, like, is in the UK. That's fire. You know?
I mean, definitely trying to tap into every market for sure. I think it's like, even with my movement, like, the real goal, the end goal, like for Young Soldier and as a brand and everything is to take over the whole world.
Yeah.
But I want to empower Africa first. That's what I realized. Even if you look at like what Nigerians have done in the bar, they've said more than any African country with their music is because they embrace themselves. They have such a, like, as much as every country has their sound, like they've embraced their sound and they've commercialized their sound simultaneously. And that's why the whole world is like Afro. Shout.
Yeah, let's go.
And I want to do that. I want to do it, but with hip hop, no one really did it like that. I want to do it.
Nobody done it. What's our sound?
Our sound, as in Zim, SA, Africa?
I don't know.
What's our sound?
Yeah.
Our sound is, I feel like African music, I'll speak for African music, it's like, there's no boundary really, but it's all in the rhythm, man. Like, I hate to say that, it sounds cliche, I've heard it, but I actually get it now. Like, the bounce we have here, there's no one else, no one has this bounce.
I heard
any African genre, no one has that bounce.
I heard people say that SA hip hop got caught up in like the trap movement from 2016, 2017, you know, the slower trap. And I mean, niggas master that shit.
Yeah, niggas went crazy, yeah.
How does that make you feel? People who look at SA hip hop and they're like, yo, this shit didn't evolve past that period. They took that sound and they made it their own.
They didn't evolve past that period?
Yeah.
Or they're not listening correctly?
Yeah.
My shit is not slow at all. My shit fast.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, yeah, that's definitely something. People always say something like, I'm not really too stressed when people say, it's just a matter of what is that music, slow, fast, 2016, 18, what is it doing now? And that's my whole thing. And what is it doing tomorrow? Is this music that's gonna be hype TikTok music for 1 month? Or is this music gonna change and live forever?
Change somebody's life.
Change people's life, like change a country. Like I wanna make a song that changes a country. Like, yo, after this song dropped, it was Chad. Everyone's talking about this country. Like Amapiano, it did that.
Yeah.
Changed to Africa completely. And I'm trying to do that.
Change South Africa had an impact on the globe.
On the whole globe, bro.
Changed so many lives.
Super, bro.
Yeah.
You can see Uncle Waffles is now headlining with like Lil Wayne and shit. Like that's amazing shit. That's great to see. Like we need more Uncle Waffles.
Waffles is tough.
We need more Waffles. We need more people doing dope shit.
We watched that happen. It's like the most unreal thing.
Insane, right?
It's like the most unreal thing, bro. Like the way she went. She did it.
She's from Swaziland.
This is my camera.
Oh.
She did it.
Bro, really getting into it. Okay, Mr. Yams.
Nah, she did it, bro. Like, I remember the party when the Blues were saying, yo, put it up from Swaziland. And she played the party, bro. Everyone had their phones up, bro. It's like the craziest thing about music. It's so spiritual, you know? Like, everyone's phone was out. Like, niggas were not really partying, bro. Like, they were recording.
You gotta catch this moment.
Bro, my bro threw the party. It's a house party. It's lockdown. The next morning, Drake is posting.
Oh shit.
And that was like, yo, it's over. But it's unreal. It's like, oh no, that's nice. But then, hang, yo, I need this much money to pull up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. It was real fast. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember when she was blowing up. I was looking at her Instagram. She had like 30,000 followers, and every day we were refreshing. 50, 60, 100, 200, back like, yo, what?
My shit was so bang down. 1924. Come on, Zimbabwe.
Yo.
Let's do this thing. Yeah, Nxsh, I'm super excited about your journey. I want to see what you're going to do with it because the next steps, this is literally a defining moment, you know?
Real facts.
Like, no cap, no keezy. I'm homies with like all the guys that are coming up with you, you know? And right now, this moment is like, not too many of them, we can have the confidence to say, yo, this guy needs to leave the country. Or this guy in Zim, this is happening. Or this guy in Namibia is happening, you know? And you know you don't have too many records. You don't have too many records.
I'm chilling. But I'm not chilling.
When is the project coming?
The project coming out this year, for sure. This year I've opened my mind like, yo, I always had the plan. Even last year I knew I was not dropping a project last year. Even as high as things got, I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it going. I have a bigger plan with this thing. Like everyone was like, I remember around September, everyone around me is like, yo, dog, you gotta drop the project, bro. What if the hype goes? Like, yo, bro, you gotta. I'm like, dog.
Watch out for the hype.
Watch out, yo, bro, yo, you got it right now, bro. Keep it. I'm like, yo, I mean, something that shit, I don't think I even said this on the interview, but there's a time where I was feeling kind of down, and I called Nasty, just for his advice. Cause I have like a few OGs. Well, he's a young nigga, so but that's just people I look up to.
He's not a young nigga now.
He's a young nigga.
He's 10 years in. He's 10 years old.
How old is he?
10 years old.
How old is he?
10 years old.
He's not 10 years old.
He's 10 years old.
10 years in the game, but he started as a young nigga.
We don't necessarily see not junior.
If you start the game, We don't
necessarily not David.
Nah.
We don't necessarily not David.
I'm saying if you start the game at 5 years old, and you go 10 years deep, you're 15, you're still a young nigga. I'm saying he's not 15 for sure. You think he's like, what, 27? That's a young nigga, bro. Yeah, so anyways, what I'm saying is I got people I look up to. And it's like, when I'm like down or feeling weary, I call them. So I call this guy and I'm just telling him where I'm like, yo, damn, what's my next song? This, I don't know. I'm overwhelmed, I want to chill a little bit. I know I want to keep the momentum. He's like, yo, Doc, the momentum's not going anywhere. You are the momentum. He's like, yo, because of how you built your music and how you've worked so hard to make your music at the level it's at, you don't have to drop. Not that you must never drop, but you can wait for yourself to be ready to drop. You don't have to have the pressure of hype going. He said, people gonna tell you, strike when the iron's hot. It's like, yo, you the one that makes the iron hot. so you chilling. So take it easy on your mind like that. And I'm like, damn, that's actually really dope. That gives you, because I've seen a lot of artists like, it becomes stressful, bro. Like after setting up a standard with a song or something and trying to back that up, it's like, yo, you don't have to. The goal is not to back it up again. You will always back it up.
I don't think it's JJ saying that to every artist. I don't think so.
Yeah, also, yeah.
I don't think he's like reckless. Like every artist is like, yo, you the momentum.
Super.
Because you know, like, yo, I'm Juma. I'm a song. You got this song, bro. But, yo, the next one, it's sounding shaky. It's not a little thing.
No, I feel you. Yeah. But that's what he told me, and that kind of just gave me peace, like in my head. So that's why I didn't drop last year. I was like, that was the motion. Him telling me it was the thing I was thinking, but he kind of like reassured it in me. And I was like, everyone around me is like, yo, drop. I'm like, yo, chill. Nice. And now it makes more sense right now. Confidence. So this year it's gonna pull up. Super.
Confidence.
Yeah, I
love that. That's crazy. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, bro?
I see myself with gang fire songs, like gang, like bro, like gang, like yo, so many fire songs, boy. Like yo, I see myself with songs that make 40-year-old mommies say,
this nigga was playing me some records. You were playing me some records a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where are you going in 5 years? Where are you going?
I don't like to
be real, dog. It doesn't matter what you like to do. Where do you want to be? Okay, let me say, where do you want to be in 5 years?
I want to be a big ass house. Big ass house, like yo, it's big AF, like yo, this guy's house is big, yo, I need a elevator in that bitch, escalator, everything. I see that. I see my music changing a lot more lives. I want to be able to like, bro, I want to see myself, my passport tatted up, like different places. Like I see myself being like traveling to like UK, traveling to the US, like frequently, easily. I see myself being a household name.
Love that.
Yeah.
Like Vaseline.
Yes.
That's a household name.
That's a household name. Vaseline, boy. I'm trying to be like Vaseline.
Household name. Every house must know this name.
Handy Andy.
Vaseline. Handy Andy.
Super.
Just to, finish this shit, bro. Like, well done, my nigga. Like, for real. I'm excited to see, like, yo, the next steps. Now the problem is, it's high hopes. Because this shit is really, really like pushing. Like the records, when you drop, everyone switches. If there's a nigga, I know niggas gonna be like, nah, I know, but that shit. That's when the new song comes, they switch up their tone.
Yeah, yo, you heard that new shit?
It's like, yo, I heard that shit. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That's the type of time you're on right now.
Super.
So I'm really super excited for your shit, bro. Like,
thank you so much.
I'm very optimistic, bro. Like for real. Make sure like you represent and let's take this shit to the top,
Amen. Thank you so much, my bro.
Thank you for pulling up on the platform. Zim Celebs. Thank you, Shara, here for like giving us a space. And this is Harare, you know what I mean?
H-Town.
This is fire because this is a South African brand that has come home. You know what I mean?
It's your brand, nigga.
Your brand, nigga. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited for it. Thank you so much for pulling up, and we out.
Yeah. I told you the military man. We out here, man. Thank you so much.
We on top. Skitty them udeng, deng. Leak. Cannot tell me that image. Baby, that need not put it change. She dance, we on top. Skitty them udeng. Dika shika pa dreambo I pen. Dika vura muromo la lel. Busy building business while you on the internet talking shit.